Hi guys, it's Colton. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today I'm going to be ranting about various different things because I have some things to get into, okay? So let's just jump right into it, okay? So a short introduction about myself is my name's Colton. I'm a male, Avi. I'm 19 and I have some things on my motherfucking mind, okay? So first I'm going to get into school. So if you didn't know, which you don't know because you don't know me, I dropped out of school in grade 9, and I'm going to tell you why I dropped out of school. So basically, school was not for me. It was not for me at all. Voice crack, embarrassing. Anyways, um, school's not for me. Oh my god, not for me at all. Okay, so I dropped out in grade 9. Okay, I was over school. I went to like I graduated public school, whatever you people call it. And I went to high school, so I went into grade 9, whatever. And it was just like bad for me because in public school, right, grade 8, grade 7, whatever, um, it was just so bad for me because I had no friends. Nobody liked me. I felt like an outcast, you know? So I was just like over that anyways. Now I had to go into a bigger school with harder work. No. So, anyways, I get there and it's like 4 floors of like 15 to 2,000 kids. And I'm like, no, meow. Like, I can't do this, you know? So, anyways, I just go through some classes, and me being me, I skip some classes. I'm like, I'm not going to my science class, I'm not going to my French class. I got out of my French class, I believe, and I got into business class, which I loved. That was such a great class, the whole highlight of that school. But, anyways, after that, I just kind of like, I'm like, this school is not for me. So I transferred to another school, which is closer to me. It's like down the street, like 10 minutes away, whatever. And it was better because it was smaller, but it was worse because it was just, I don't know. The first school I went to was more like put together. It was more big. It was just like a fancy school. And like, I didn't fit into that, you know? But yeah, it was just like a fancy, nicer school. So transferring to this new school, which was so much smaller. It was like 2 floors. It was just small, and like there was a mall next to it, so that was like the whole highlight. 'Cause I can go there, like during lunch, and like walk around the mall and get some snacks, get some food, whatever, whatever. So yeah, but yeah, it was just so bad. I couldn't do work. I was so dumb. I still am dumb. I cannot do schoolwork for the life of me. I felt like an outcast. I had some anxiety, which I will get into later. Trust, I will get into that anxiety thing later. But yeah, I had so much anxiety, so much like I just couldn't do it, you know? So I think my last day, I can't really remember. I kind of like have a bad memory, but I think it was grade 9, or it might have been grade 10, but I think it was definitely grade 9. But honestly, it could have been grade 10, so I don't even know. So yeah, I basically was, it was the last day before Christmas break, because I remember because some like school like winter play or something, or like something people like were singing and acting and doing plays and whatever. It was a whole thing in the auditorium. And I remember I was sitting way in the back, with my one friend, I guess, what I thought was my friend, whatever. Turns out he wasn't because we don't talk no more, but I will get into that later. More friends? Yeah, I'll get into that later. So, anyways, I'm sitting in the back, and then, like, it's over, and, everyone's, like, packing up, and it was busy. I remember it was busy. I was upstairs, top floor near my other class. Well, it wasn't a class, it was like a place I went to during lunch, which is so sad. But I went to this place during lunch, and it was like, I don't know, some like room, people just sitting there, like, where it's like, people work on computers, people like sitting there. And it was just like, place for kind of like dumb kids. So, that's let you know what kind of person I was in school. So, anyways, the last day I went home, Christmas break now, and I just never went back. And my parents always ask me, are you going to, do online school? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to do online school because I would love to actually, graduate high school. But that just never seemed to happen because, like, I don't know, stuff came up. But I don't want to, but I would like to graduate high school. But that's my story of why I dropped out of high school. So, yeah, let's get into my next thing. So, my second point is about friends, okay? Now, I don't have any friends in real life, which I know sounds so sad, but I'll tell you a story. So, I had a friend, I'm not gonna name her name, but I had a friend in public school, like grade 7 to like grade 8, whatever. We were like friends, I'll get into that later, but like friends, whatever. And we transferred to we went to high school and like we went to the same school, the big school, the 4-4 school I was talking about. And we didn't really talk because like we had different hobbies. She had to, she got new friends, and I just wasn't on her level, if you can say. But we just drifted apart. But I feel like she was only friends with me because she felt bad for me. Like, she probably felt bad for me because I had nobody to hang out with. I talked to nobody. I was alone all the time. She probably felt bad for me because, like, we just weren't people who meshed together. Like, we didn't click. We didn't click. We didn't mesh. We were, like, two different people. She played band. She was smart. She was all this. She was all that. And then there's me. So, you tell me. I mean, let me ask the audience. But yeah, I think people are fake. I think friends are fake. You know, most of your friends that you have, they're like, oh my god, they're my best friends. They're this, they're that. No, they're not. Okay, they're fake. They're not your friends. They're using you to hang out with somebody. You have like one or two real friends. And I have online friends who I've been friends with for like 3 to 4 or to 5 years, some of them. And they're my actual true friends. Do we get into fights? Obviously, we all do, whatever. But, we always make up in the end, and that's how you know a true friend is a true motherfucking friend. Trust. Because if you had a fight, and then you make up after the fight, that means you're a real friend, because fake friends will not go back to each other. You know what I mean? Like, especially after every single fight that you have, petty or not, you're gonna be friends again. Because that's how true friends work. Okay? I think friends are fake. I've had multiple friends who I thought were my friends who turned out to be fake people. Like this one guy back in like, I don't know, grade 4, grade 5, when I went to like this other town, right? I lived in this other town, I went to this other school, whatever. I didn't know nobody, obvi. And I was just kind of an outcast, but I was kind of popular. Like, I was kind of popular with like the weird straight guys, whatever. But I don't know, I had this one friend, we like literally hung out. Like, he went to my house, whatever. And then the teacher, for whatever reason, notified everybody that I'm moving back to where I am now. And why he said this, I don't know, like, don't tell my business. That's my business, mind your business, girl. So yeah, and then the guy who I thought was my friend was like, yes. And I'm like, the hell are you yesing for? Yes. Yeah, yes, I'm glad I'm leaving. Fuck off. Let me stop. Oh my god. Talking about yes. Ugh, as if. So anyways, that's my point about friends and why they're fake and why you need to find a good, real group of friends to just hang out with. Because most of the people are fake. They're using you. They're just not it. And you can do so much better. Trust, okay? So, get to my next point, which is about this game called Everskies. Okay? You guys probably don't play it. It's like so Indian, so underground, like Amelia Martinez. Just so indie. But yeah, it's like a forum dressed up pixel game. Super addictive, super fun. So, there's certain people on there who just love to complain. Complain, complain, complain. That's all they do. Complain, 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 complain. And this goes for not just that game, but people in general. If you live your life miserable and complaining and angry and just mad at the world and mad at people for doing the smallest little things, you're miserable. And I don't want to be around you. Because you're somebody who will get mad at somebody for the smallest things and call them out and be like, oh, you're a bad person. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. And it's like, you're so miserable. How can somebody live their life and be so miserable? Ugh. And that's what I'm talking about. If somebody's so miserable, they're miserable with their own life. You know? They hate people because why? I don't know. But they hate on them for the smallest thing. They can do one thing wrong. Not even know. They're like clueless. They don't even know what they did wrong. They did it by accident. And they're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Whatever, whatever, whatever. And it's just like, they'll get mad at them anyways. Like, oh, you did it on purpose. You're this, you're that. You're blah, 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 blah. It's just like, oh my god. Like, can we just calm down and take a damn breather? We need to literally relax for once in a while. I think they need a nice self-care day. Okay? They need a nice self-care day. They need to work on themselves, work on their energy, and just stop being so negative. There's certain, you know, things where you just call somebody out for something, you know, they're like being super racist or homophobic or ableist or whatever, just being an awful person. Call them out all you want. But if they're doing something so minor, something so small, sure, it's okay to be like, hey, you shouldn't do that. And like, hey, that's not okay, don't do that. Like, in the future, don't do that, whatever, right? And the person's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you know? Be like, that's it. That's the end of it. Right? But if they're, but if you're like, oh, don't do that, it's super bad, and they're like, ugh, whatever, who cares? I can do what I want. Then that's, you know, that's an okay place to be like, okay, well, you shouldn't do that at all, blah, 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 you know, attack them, whatever. But if they're, like, apologetic and they didn't mean to hurt you or do that thing, don't attack them further. And don't make forums on a pixel game calling them out so everyone else can see what they did and cause a huge fight over someone who's a minor, someone who didn't mean to do it, someone who's apologetic, and someone who's clearly just trying to live day by day and made a simple mistake. So anyways, moving on to my next point. I'm going to be going over... Oh my god, I forgot. I had a list, but like I can't. It's like it's on my phone, but I'm recording my phone, so I can't remember. Oh yeah, work. I'm going to go over work and why I'm not working at the moment. So like I said in past, you know, start of the video, I'm 19. I've not worked a single job to this day. And I want to tell you why I've not worked a single job to this day. So, this might be super personal, but I'm going to get very vague with it. I don't have my birth certificate. Oh my god, I know, awful. But it's true. Nar, it's true, it's true. But, it's so bad for me. I don't have my birth certificate, I don't have my ID, I don't have any of that. So, my parents are blaming it on me, like it's my fault, and I need to work on it. And it's like, yeah, I guess, because I'm 19, but like, why were you waiting till I turned 18 to talk about this? Why was it not your first priority when I was born? I think they had it, but they lost it. It's like, how do you lose something and not, like, once you lose a birth certificate, your first thing is to be able to get it back, you know what I mean? So, 18 years of my life. 19 now, I don't have a birth certificate. I still don't. But, apparently my mom ordered one in the mail, and, like, they need someone to sign off for it. Like a teacher, doctor, dentist, somebody, but I haven't been to one of those in years, you know, because I'm not an outcast, and I'll get into that later about anxiety, like I said before, I'll get into that later, about anxiety and stuff. So anyways, I don't work, right, but I would love to work. Don't think I'm some lazy person who doesn't want to work. I would love to work, I want to make my own money, but the thing is, I want to do YouTube as a passion, which is why I'm doing this right now, you know, but I want to do YouTube as a passion, I want to just work, I want to just do this, because I want to, you know, be my own boss, not have to worry with other employees or other people, because I don't like people. But I'm looking at job openings, and like, a month ago, I looked at a job opening for Walmart, and they're opening a job for nighttime shift at Walmart. And that's perfect for me, because who's coming at Walmart 9 or 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m.? The crackheads, that's who. But, I'm gonna be stocking shelves, minding my business, playing my music, getting down and groovy to some Nicki Minaj. And just stocking some shelves and living my best life and getting my paycheck. Okay? So, that's the reason I would love to work, but at the moment I can't. But the second I get my ID, I'm looking for a job, and I'm applying, and I'm gonna get my job because I want my own money. I wanna buy a gaming computer. I wanna buy all this other stuff because I wanna do some gaming videos in the future. Okay? And just have a blast. So I'm gonna get to my next thing now, which is anxiety, something I have. So I have awful anxiety, which is why I dropped out of school, which is why I don't, which is why I don't have any friends, because I don't go out. I stay in my house. Anyways, see, I don't go out. I don't have any friends. That's why anxiety. I like to stay in my own house, in my own room, just doing whatever. I like to play video games, Roblox, Everskies, whatever. And that's what I just like to do, I don't like people. I don't like talking. I have a very bad speech impediment. Probably here. I stutter over my words. I can't pronounce some words. I talk too fast sometimes. It's just a mess. So yeah, I have really bad anxiety. I have awful, I guess these are called anxiety nails. If you look, hold on. Look at my nails. Like, apparently, like, they're so short. It's not focusing, but they're so short, and it's like, my pinky literally looks like a child's finger. I have such small hands anyways, but that is so bad. Like, can it focus? Anyways, yeah. Like, you can totally tell, like, my nails are so bad because I bite them all the time. I do it without even realizing sometimes. And it's so bad because I want pretty nails, but, like, my nails are so small and messed the fuck up. So, yeah. I've been getting better with my anxiety, though, because in the past, I used to be really bad with my anxiety. Like, I couldn't talk to people. I cannot, for the life of me, talk to people I don't know on the phone. I don't like talking to people on the phone in general, but people I don't know on the phone, someone comes to the door, I'm gone. I'm running to my room. Running. Like, well, I'm sprinting to my room. I don't want nobody to see me. I don't want nobody to know I'm home. Right, because my parents left like 2 weeks ago to go on some vacation place. I didn't go. Again, anxiety. Walking. Not my thing. And I was so scared the entire time that someone's gonna break in, someone's gonna attack me, someone's gonna get me. I couldn't sleep. Hardly. I couldn't sleep till like 3, 4 a.m. And it's just like, I shouldn't feel like this because, again, I'm 19. I shouldn't feel like someone's going to break in. But I am so anxious. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared of, like, what if? It's all about what if with me. What if someone does this? What if something happens? What if? And most of the times I go out, nothing really happens, because that's just not reality. I shouldn't be so worried about what if. I should be worried about, what if something good happens? What if I go and I meet a popular person? Oh my god, they want to, like, sign me to their little label. And oh my god, I become famous and whatever. Like, their management team hits me up and But no. I'd rather stay in my house where it's safe and where I'm not going to be. My dog is so disrespectful. Just barks super loud for, like, a minute. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about, too. I think I was talking about, like, my anxiety, how, like, I'm so anxious about stuff. But, yeah. It's like, if I go out, what if something happens? You never know what happens. I'm really big on, like, crime documentaries and, like, true crimes and blah, 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 right? I don't know why I'm so interested in it, but I am. And it's like, what if that happens to me, And it's like, one in, like, one chance, like 1 in 70 billion, 7 billion chance I'm gonna get murdered. Maybe higher, but I just don't trust the outside world. I don't trust people. I don't trust nothing. I just like to stay in my house. And people don't seem to understand that. They seem to call me weird or like, why don't you go outside? Why don't you make some friends? Why don't you go outside? Why don't you make some friends? There are certain things I love to do. You know, I love to go shopping. I love to go in the malls, which is weird because there's a lot of people there. But something about shopping is just so fun to me. I just love shopping in the mall, even though I don't like shopping for clothes because that's... No. You know, I'd rather shop online for my clothes, but you know, just shopping at like Walmart or shopping at like some just store for like some fun stuff, you know? That's something I like to do, but if I just going out somewhere, no siree. Anyways, that's my anxiety point. I'm gonna get to my next point, which is about money. And I'm gonna get deep into this one because this is stupid. Okay, money is stupid. Okay, I love money. Everyone loves money, right? Who doesn't love money? Money's my life. But the fact that from the day I was born until the day I die, I have to learn about making money in school. And I have to work to make money. And I work to the day I die to make money. I did not come onto this earth to work and to slave away at a job that I don't care about, that I don't like, just to make some money so I can live, so I can have a house, so I can eat, so I can do all this stuff. Are you kidding me? And it's like people on disability checks don't even get that much money. I'm not sure how much it is, but I know it's not a lot. I think it's like maybe $900 to like $1,400. I don't know. I'm not disabled, so I don't know. But it's like if you're disabled and you literally cannot work, you should be getting a lot of money, not this little small amount of money that can't even get you through the month. You know, it can't pay your bills, it can't buy your food, it can't do none of this. Like, people live on a paycheck to paycheck basis, and that is so stupid and so ridiculous to me. She's gonna start again, 1 second. Let's hope she doesn't do that again. She keeps barking and it's so annoying. So anyways, my whole point about anxiety is just, not anxiety, my bad, money issues is just that, like, I shouldn't have to work to live. Right? Like, I don't know, it's like, it goes both ways, because, like, you need to work to, like, make things function. That's how the world functions. But people who go paycheck to paycheck, it's sad to me. Because, like, how are you going to work and work and work hours a day, not having anything to do all day, just working, come home and sleep because you're so tired? Just for you to not get enough money to buy enough groceries for you and your family. Girl. And, like, the rich people, they're living it up, you know? They're living it up because people just have gifted talents and they can just become famous because they're talented, because they're a good singer, they're good whatever. And it's like, yeah, good for them, but it's like the rest of us have to suffer. But trust me, I'm going to become famous when I get older. That's going to be my next point about being famous, which I'll get to in a minute. But, which is why, this is why I become a YouTuber. Not because of the money, well, kind of because of the money, right? Because I don't want to work a real job. I want to just do this. But also just because I couldn't stand putting so much time and effort into a job just to not get paid enough, or just for me to get fired for something, you know? It's like I'm not going to be working at some store to get paid $11 an hour. No. And it's like, oh, but it would mess with the economy if you paid people more. Oh, it would mess with this, blah, 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 blah. Who cares, you know? It's like so stupid. The world revolves around people making money and people buying stuff. It's like people don't have any time for themselves. And some people, like, I know most people, it's like kind of like a normal thing. People have, like, the weekend off, right? 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, and they go back Monday. Like, you know, people in school do that. People, I know my parents don't work on the weekends, but some parents do. And it's like, I don't know if everyone does this, but I think some people work all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Back to Monday. All week. Every day. Don't have time to do anything for themselves. Some people working 2 to 3 jobs just to support their family. And that isn't weird to you? That isn't fucked up? I think it is. So I think the government should do something about that. I think they should stop taxing people so much. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. But to me, this is how I see it. So I'm going to get to my next point now about my future and what I want for my future. So for my future, I really want to become a YouTuber. I've been wanting to become a YouTuber since 2016. I used to make videos back then. Leave them because they're flops. I just want to become a YouTuber so bad. I want to become a YouTuber so I can work for myself, you know, make my own money, just like I said before. And I know what I want to become, and I'm going to become it because I'm all about, you know, manifesting and energy and karma. You know, my friend put me on it. So that's what I'm all about. You know, I'm all about that. And I see my future, and I'm going to stop at nothing to get it. So my plan is to work at McDonald's, Walmart, wherever, right? Wherever I can get a job at that, you know, pays decently good money. And I'm going to save enough money, like I'm going to save up enough money, I'm going to put some in like a jar or something, I don't know, and save up for a nice, good gaming PC. I'm going to try to get a nice, either $1,500 to $2,000 gaming PC. And I'm going to get all the stuff, like a nice microphone, maybe a webcam, I don't know, but all the works. And I'm just gonna make some funny ass YouTube videos. I'm gonna do Minecraft, Roblox, whatever, and just be myself, funny and just authentic self. And I'm gonna become famous. Trust, I'm gonna become famous. Trust. And I just see myself in the future becoming famous and rich. And it's like, I don't want to, like, move, but like, I want to move out of the city I'm in because it's so boring here. But, like, I like Canada, you know? And I don't want to move to the US because so many issues I want to get into, but to become, like, really famous, you need to basically move to, like, LA or something. And, like, that's been my dream, but it's slowly fading out of becoming my dream because, like, I get older, I see that LA... It doesn't snow in LA. Don't get me started on the snow. If there's one thing I love, it's snow. It's Christmas. Christmas is my life. I talk about Christmas every day of the year. Christmas is my favorite. I love the snow. I love the cold. It just doesn't do that in LA. And I don't really think it rains. Like, I think it rains, but I think it's mostly just sun. And I love the sun. I love the sun. I don't really like gloomy days. I'm not a type of person who likes gloomy days. But having sun 24/7, it always being hot, I don't like the heat. Ugh. I don't like the heat. I don't like the sun. Well, I do like the sun. But you know what I mean. I don't like the sun every day. You know, I rather some, you know, rainy thunderstorms. I love rainy thunderstorms. I love the snow. So if I'm not getting the snow in LA, I'm not going to LA. That's a whole deal breaker for me is the snow in LA. There's no snow, so I'm not going there. And Canada is known for its snow. It's known for its cold. And that's why I love it here. Because cold, snow, it's all me. But yeah, that's basically where I see myself in the future. In the next year, basically. When I get a job, I'm going to be saving up money. That's the end of it. So, basically, that's pretty much it with my rant. You know, my birthday is in June, and I don't really want to be excited for that because I don't like growing up, you know? Nobody does, but I don't like growing up because it means I have responsibilities. People are going to be saying, oh my god, you're so lazy, Colton. Like, you don't want to work, you don't want to have responsibilities, but nobody does. But it's just my anxiety of it all. And it's like, people are going to be like, oh my god, Colt, you're blaming on your anxiety, but like, you don't know me, you know? You don't know what kind of anxiety I have. I don't want to move out of my house either. I like it here. Why would I want to move out, you know? If I get a job and I can support my family by paying some of their bills with some of the money I make from working, then I'll do that. But I don't want to live on my own because the fear of somebody breaking in is already happening once my parents go out for vacation for 2 damn days. But the thought of living alone every day, mm-mm, mm-mm. So, something I want to do is, like, I want to move in with somebody, but, like, somebody I know. Like, one of my online friends, like, in the future. How fun would that be? Imagine living with your friends. Girl. Like, getting a 3-bedroom apartment in, like, 10 or 15 years. And just all your friends living in there. All splitting the rent. Imagine how much money you could have left over if you're splitting the rent with somebody else. And how much more fun it would be living with somebody else. Especially somebody that you know, that you're comfortable with, and that you know, bond with. It's great. And I'm not like a leech. I'm not like leech onto people like, oh, like you can pay half the bill. And you can do this. And like, I'm just leeching off of you, you know? Because I want to live alone. I don't want to pay my bills on my own. But like, I just don't want to live alone. I don't. Because it's just so much anxiety for me. Because like, I had to find a house. I don't even know how to buy a house. I have to pay my bills. I don't know how to pay my bills either. Is it through like online or is it through like the mail? I don't understand. Nobody ever taught me this. So I just don't understand. Somebody's here, so I'm gonna be right back. So I'm back. My phone's at like 5%. So I'm gonna have to end this video. But I hope you enjoyed. This is very different from me, and I'm like just opening up, so ooh. So my sister just came here because I think her kids are like sleeping over, and girl, I won. Stop! I literally won. But anyways, like 20s for me and the other 30s for my mom. So I literally won. Like I won. Okay. So anyways, I need to end this video now because my phone's about to die and I don't want to lose this recording because I'm gonna be pissed if I do. So thank you for, you know, maybe in later videos. So yeah. Bye. Mwah.